little done. That is a huge kill, though. Not sure if the resurrection is going to be available this time around. They've been rezzing Dreamcast every time, but now they're going to have to fight down a man. A little zoning pulse bomb. No one's coming through that corner anymore.
Now, valuable second spot, and we will have Nako now thrown in the trance, but Gamsu leaps forward to out of range. Not able to stay alive here. Striker gone as well. This is a big opportunity now for the Valiant to push forward and actually lock things down. Kellick's caught in a corner. Not long. He's gone. Fate ejects him bodily, and they will pick up the first point. 4 minutes on the clock here for Los Angeles Valiant to get the job done on point B.
Like earlier today, the big question right now for this team is, can we snowball right now? They've got both of their tank ultimates.
D-Mac on note, that would be big. Soon finds Dreamcasper to kick things off, and that is never a good start. He could go for the D-Mac. This would be big. Yes, there's the stick. You gotta follow it up. Self-destruct thrown in, but Kareem with attack visor pounces. Gets the kill on note. No D.Va here to stop him, and he's even spotting out Striker as well. Those Striker's so nimble, getting out of harm's way. Progress being made now, however. It's gonna be one tick and nearly halfway there to another. 2 ticks. They need to get in here and tap this. Boston Uprising finally contesting.
As long as Verbo stays alive, he should be able to get the sound barrier. Beautifully timed sound barrier. As soon as that blade comes out, everyone feels the music. You can't cut through that rhythm.
Can't cut through the rhythm even with the Dragon Blade. Fate's gonna tase him to death as well. Striker is there for Unko, and they do actually have Nako with the Transcendence to try and stem the bleeding here, to just buy a little bit more time, but it's not meant to be. The ult advantage proving too powerful. The Los Angeles Valiant.
Yeah, Soon always stays alive, except when he doesn't right there. Just jinxed him. That's our fault 100%. Kareem and Soon down. No DPS now available for the Los Angeles Valiant, and the rest will fall after that. There's no one to really contest. Dreamcast now in this high ground. They had the Valkyrie out, as did Boston. So this one should eventually be... All right, that's weird.
Fascinating.
That's
fascinating play there by Unko with the trance. I mean, they are going to be able to get back in here and contest soon. Will win a duel versus Dreamcast, but he is only, well, yeah, backing off.
Yeah, let's do the appropriate commentator talk and be like, a questionable transcendence.
Well, like, neither of them can be happy right now because Verbo, he busts out the wings, but there's nobody to res, nobody really to heal. He gets clipped immediately and at your face.
It's a great map for Soldier 76 too. There's a lot of just bridges you can hang out on and rotate around. There's essentially a U-shaped platform around that point that Soldier 76 can dominate.
Striker missing on the pulse though. Missed opportunity, that's unfortunate. Envy has to turn around, gonna get D-Max, has to self-destruct, but he gets killed before he can get that remake going. Dreamcasper somehow dies to it though, so it does balance out somewhat, but you've still got this presence on the point. Striker, he is relentlessly pumping damage into bodies. They're almost there on the edge, and Boston Uprising will make it happen. So close at the end.
Valiant, and these kills are coming in very quickly. They're going to bring back Nako, so an advantage right now of 6v5. Surprising they're not pressing the advantage, at least putting a body on the point to make them fight there, but they want another kill. Unko's got to be careful. They're trying to really farm up this ultimate. Unko's all alone in pack room, and he gets collapsed upon.
He gets caught once again. Kareem, Unko, quite a bit of support loss. You only have Verbo left in this fight. I mean, he is a slippery character. He's going to be tough to pin down, but right now it doesn't really matter. It's all about the tanks. Envy, D-Max dancing in the middle. And quite a few kills coming through here. They were taking their time with their Boston Uprising, but now they're about to get the job done.
That's it right there. They have a minute. They only needed 33%, and the Boston Uprising will take Volskaya Industries.
Why not? As Dreamcasper is going to go ahead and, well, start things off. He shows why it works. Getting behind the tank here, Striker doing a little bit of damage, and he is going to find a perfect target. Soon at risk, right in the corner, gets pinned down. That's right, goodbye. The hand wave works for both. Striker.
So Dreamcasper killed Unko, and Unko was running a Moira. He's gonna try to get the big pack. Actually, a beautiful pulse bomb to throw it on the pack, hoping that he was going to be able to stick right there, but not the case. They're gonna give this up, and here comes a blade now. Transcend out. Casper comes in, trying to be the thing of nightmares.
Yeah, the sound barrier getting used to try and cancel it out, but he still gets value out of the blade. Unko is gone, one of the healers eliminated, and now it's about Dreamcasper following it up, doing tremendous damage to Fate, who's just hanging on by a thread, and it gets snipped immediately. The Blossom is ready, and he's going to use it immediately here. Kareem not waiting around, but the bubble was there. Good angle, held by Gamsu, dodging most of that damage. Kareem forced to back off. Has to get some heals going. Everybody is so low on the Valiant side right now. They have not a lot of health to work with as Boston Uprising are just pounding damage into them.
Yeah, good job of staying in the bubble there the entire time. They have yet to flip it back. They're not even in a comfortable position to be able to complete this fight entirely, but They are not giving any more progress. They have won the fight finally. Will flip it back over. The Valiants not out of this one just yet. Boston one fight away from taking first stage here. Because of that, they just did not get any value out of it. Dreamcasper has switched over to McCree now. McCree is a very good counter to a Reaper.
Oh, well, Boston, they are running out of time here. 98%, 2 kills, and that pretty much snuffs it here as far as they're concerned. They will go leaping onto the point. That Striker dropping dangerously low. I doubt that Fate's gonna let him get out of here, but it's Unko to claim the kill. Self-destruct, just to use the develop, but it's, oh, the last possible second. Gamsu goes in, but Kareev is there, and Kareev is just finding kill after kill. Squishy's left running in one after another here for Boston Uprising, but they are not long for this world, and it will be Los Angeles Valiant picking up the first point on Lijiang.
There's nothing that makes Reaper happier than watching people come in one by one, because, I mean, where's Reaper gonna go? He's not gonna flank, he's just gonna hang out. He's just gonna stand and deliver right there, ready for anyone to come at him, and beautiful boop. Unko off the edge. Burbo does skate his way back to life. Yeah, small victory to not die, but already that fight over on one ability from Dreamcasper.
Dreamcasper right now, Unko just can't catch a break. He's having a real tough time of it. The boop, and well, that is just going to delay things for a couple of moments here as Striker. Trying to keep tabs on him, not let them get around in that flank. Instead, they're moving together as a killer unit here. Valiant soon will win the duel versus Calyx, but Dreamcasper, the air battle, must have connected with Kareev. And now that really opens it up here for the ground war. Dreamcasper just gets to rain in death and destruction from above.
Well, once that other Widow's out of the mix, then you're just... Other end of the hammer comes in through the front, and they get absolutely crushed through. Boston 99-0 soon finally gets a kill. Valiant have to win this fight. But wow, nice play there from Calyx, knocking 2 off.
Oh, Kareev, though, might be the hero here. Striker, I mean, yeah, Striker and Calyx supports doing damage. Kareev only getting the 1 kill out of his tac visor, and it was on the monkey. That could be beneficial. Is he gonna be, yes, he makes it just back in time. Striker, however, is hot on his heels. Helix rocket to the Fate, forcing Striker back. And they will somehow manage to flip this, although it might not be for very long. Fate only half HP, desperate for his teammates to get in here and support him.
Note is crushing right now, and he just absolutely bamboozled Unko. He was going towards the 76, who had the tactical visor. He took a left-hand turn to stop and kill Unko, and then turned right towards the 76. Note, having himself a very good life, have set themselves in a good, even position here. Trying to bring this back. Soon doing what he can, though. Hits a pulse bomb.
Hey, Soon right now, man, if he is going to step up, it's now or never. Keeping his team in this, they've only got the 10%. They need to keep going. They need to just stop this, and they will manage to flip it. Los Angeles Valiant keeping the fight alive here. Easier for Envy and Fate to initiate into him. But we will have the trans in play already. Nako not hesitating. Calyx is about to come online with the sound barrier as well, so they will have that support ult to work with for this further push. 2 quick kills coming through for Boston Uprising. However, Striker going for the pulse, not gonna find it. But we have Dreamcasper with the blade, and he's gonna go with the shuriken instead to start.
He's been very patient with the blade so far, almost too much so. But now they have all the kills that they need. Gonna try to get that dash through and finish off this bar. Kareev will fall. Now not a whole lot left here. Unko's the only one. He's gonna try to come back in, but his dreams will be dashed.
Oh, fantastic work from Dreamcasper, and he even knows where to find Soon as well. Soon not able to get in here. He is being pushed back, has to go for the pack instead and count on his tanks to keep the fight alive. But the overtime wick is burning, and they might not be able to make it back in time. It's not looking like it. Los Angeles Valiant will falter, and Boston Uprising will tie this up 1-1.
And look at this, Calyx already at 90% on his sound barrier because of all this healing. So there is a benefit to taking a lot of damage and living through it. Striker takes down Fate, and yeah, that sound barrier comes in right away. Verbo's only at 80%. That's gonna translate into a 1 fight.
Oh, Verbo. Nope. Gets caught by Note. And well, Dreamcasper, now he's got the tac visor, can back off, open up angles if he wants to. And as far as the rest of them are concerned, Soon is gonna run headfirst into Striker in just a moment here. Dreamcasper, though, now that Kareev has got no tac visor to cancel it out, that is going to be a big kill on Unko. Not even going to be necessary to go for the tac visor. I mean, that would just be fluff on top, icing on the cake, because right now they're just plowing through him. No problem at all, Boston.
They're committing a lot to this to try to keep their percentage counting up is the Valiant, even though they lost both of their supports very early on, so that is going to be where their progress stops. I guess the bright side is that both supports dying early on means both support ultimates are available. Fate just jumps Dreamcasper. Absolutely goom stopped.
speaking of which, right on top of Unko again. And that's gonna be the trans. Who can blame him, man? Unko's tired of getting beat up on right now. He's asking for the people to please stop. And Gamsu, well, he will go blanche for now at least. Backs off, and this time the big pack is waiting for him. Keep extending their lead. They're past 90%. Los Angeles Valiant, they don't have a whole lot of time to work with here. This is about to get really touch and go for them. Envy just goes launching in, trying to get on that point, trying to have a presence to keep it alive here for his team. Fate about to follow suit, but that leaves all the squishies behind, and Striker can have a field day with these guys.
Yeah, Discord and Diva's not going to last a whole lot of time there. Gamsu does fall though, and now they've lost Kellic, so Fate trying to equalize it, doing a great job of that. And it does seem like Valiant at the 25th hour going to come in and take this point back.
Keeping it together. Remarkable play from Valiant.
If everyone starts playing on the point, but if you're in the courtyard, Primal Rage is not really all that great. Now, if the rotation comes in, they could also just pop Fate over there and try to knock everyone off the edge. Big stick.
That was sick. Dreamcast is topped up, but Kelix is the one to die. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and there we go. Fate follows up. Nako is there. Striker gone as well. Fate just going to town right now. You've got Note launching himself onto the point, just trying to stay alive in the corner here, but it's not going to be long, although he is pretty happy about running into a Winston. At least it's a great tickle fest. But the overtime is through. Kellis gets denied, and Los Angeles Valiant will tie up the series 1-1 going into halftime.
The Valiant, when they were so strong in stage one, I think everyone knew it.
In terms of the fight itself, they're looking very healthy. Although, as I say, that Striker, he does have that tire, and he will find Fate. They somehow managed to stabilize, although progress is still being made. They're killing everybody, but you need to get in here and at least stop them from getting the second tick on the point.
Yeah, really important resurrection came through to bring Striker back into that, and then the tire to take down the last remnants of this team. Valiant with their last push incoming here as we are just below 50 seconds. They are going to have a transcendence to be able to fight onto the point soon on Soon's great trip around the world here in the backlines yet again. And then
Oh, buddy.
That's huge.
That's huge. The pulse stick on Gamsu. Agilities finds Kalios. Both of the tanks dead here for Boston Uprising. That's going to make it very difficult for them to take this fight. No res possible, looks like either, and they are going to succeed here. Los Angeles Valiant, are they going to be able to touch at the last second? No, Nako gets the lead in Dreamcasper as well. Kelix floats all the way back slow.
He is going to be able to touch without that Primal Rage, so one last attempt here.
Ooh! Not for Striker. Striker has done so. Agilities, he's done playing. He's getting in here. He's created the opportunities for his team. And well, the cart is making progress. No surprise there. Envy now with the Doomfist, looking to line him up. And they are getting forced back. Boston Uprising yet again on point A, or at least on the first point. They cut it pretty fine. Los Angeles Valiant, they've been halted, contested 2 meters off. Striker trying to do the best thing they can, but right now, it is definitely Los Angeles Valiant thinning the herd. We have Kelix with the Valk out, however. He is trying to do the best that he can to keep his teammates alive. And Dreamcasper has got the blade. Can he find a target to sink it into?
Well, Burbo's going to pop his Valkyrie as well, and that should be enough to get them through with all the healing that there's going to be able to output. Kelix will fall, Gamsu falls, and it seems like Valiant will take second point and try to finish out Kings.
Wow. Oh, wow. Not even letting him go the way that he wanted to. Envy gonna go ahead and change up real quick. And so Soon over on the Widow. There it is. Connects with Kelix. Tanks are alive here for Boston Uprising, but they won't be for long. Gamsu falls down to Agilities. And another big play coming in here for Los Angeles Valiant. A key fight that they have won hands down.
This next fight's going to come down to DPS ultimates for sure, as Agility should be able to near a blade soon. Dreamcasper holding on to his last fight here, no matter which way it goes. Can they stop it? They barely touch the card. Burbo down from Casper's blade.
But Unko instantly there to try and turn that around. So only losing the one support. Agilities, however, on high. He's got a blade of his own. Not even going to need it, though, it looks like. He's already spending most of his time reflecting. He will get the DMEC, and that's about it. Does manage to stay alive, though, and Nako as well falls. Contests the desperation play here from Striker, but he backs off. And that will allow the Los Angeles Valiant to push through and collect 3 points. Well, okay, then.
Damage.
Exactly right. There you go. He gets a couple of rockets in there. That's field goal. Denied! Thrown back into the mix, into the lot. And from on high, Dreamcasper and Striker working together to collect the kills. Soon pinned in the corner. And guess who's going there? Gamsu. Looks like Soon managed to just grapple out in time because the monkey would definitely not let her live, let's say.
That was just a beautiful concussion. Permission to land denied, but Agilities comes back into the mix. We know how good he is on his Genji, but one of his best heroes is the Roadhog as well. Able to take Kalios out of this mix. Striker trying to get back in here, but the full force of Valiant coming back to the point.
Ooh, he's right on the edge of getting the DMAC. That would have been big. Not quite going to be able to pull it off, though. Kellix gets the res off on Nako as well, bringing him back to life. Back into the fight, and here we go. The barrage on one. Unfortunately, Envy not going to be able to get the deny. Dreamcasper will get the DMAC and the kill before Agilities can lay him low. And Boston Uprising now making a lot of progress on this point. It's not looking like Los Angeles Valiant are going to be able to do much about it. Unko, I mean, he shifts onto the point, but he instantly dies. Barrage. It's a very good time coming up here for Boston.
Barrage is one of the best anti-tank.
Next for the Divas. Gamsu, however, has found a great target. Unko not going to survive. The focus fire is there. Agilities has lost his pocket healer, and Agilities is getting tased to death.
That is just a bug zapper in action there. Farah's unable to get out of that. Boston now cleaning up. They'll bring Kalios back into this fight as they continue to push. All hope for Valiant to be able to stop them, but second is gone. They will grab second point. And Boston is setting a much faster pace than Valiant so far here. Valiant finished it in overtime. You look at their time bank, 0 left on the clock.
And Striker once again going deep into the back line. And Envy, I mean, just Envy out in the open. That's a freebie for Striker. He's going to be more than happy to end her.
Yeah, absolutely crushing here too. Now the Valkyrie has been popped as well. I'd be surprised if we don't see a Barrage trying to come in here. The Barrage does come down from Agilities, but he is killed. Verbo falls, Unko falls, Boston cleaning up, and here is the last second Barrage to clean up the cart. A self-destruct won't even go off. They'll push it as the bomb is detonating. And at the very least, Boston has secured a draw, playing now with house money.
Feels good. They are still tied up though, as we have the scoreboard here telling the story. Tied up in maps 1-1.
Trying to set up one last good kill. Striker, they don't know where he is in the back line. He's waiting for his team to initiate, draw some eyes, and then pulse bomb this big clump on the stairs.
Hex, you make the small bets. Striker, he goes all in. This is monsters right here, right in the hallway! One big pulse bomb kill onto Agilities, a lot of damage stealth, and Dreamcasper's there to clean up. Couldn't have gone better. What a play to close the map. Boston Uprising will win on. He will get spotted out, however, could get slept as well, and so Soon has to be careful about when he decides to go for the Deadeye. Oh, a nice headshot to kick things off. That's going to force him back around the corner. Kellix under pressure, and there we go. In the close quarters, only going to pick up the DMAC. However, Soon will find the Deadeye on Neko, and that's all they needed. Now Los Angeles Valiant are in a winnable situation. They have the man advantage going into this fight, although Gamsu has the primal. Going to be a tough target to hit. The hook and kill on Striker, though, is certainly going to help.
It was contested, but they will eventually pick it up. But he's able to get that done, and look at this. Kareev.
There it is. You got a grappling hook, no more.
Very patient from mistakes, but meanwhile, back at the ranch, everyone else is dying.
Exactly. May have been a bit too patient there, unfortunately for him. Not even gonna get the silence there on Unko. That would have been huge. Envy long range gets the pick on him. And Los Angeles Valiant right now, they're running away with this. Great time for the second point. 3.5 minutes left on the clock to push it home to the third.
Dick goes on somewhere. I'm not sure who he hit. I think he hit Nako and forced out that trance.
Yeah, Nako will survive. But soon again, he's just gonna stay here on this point forever unless you get rid of him. And they are definitely looking for the fight. Nako gets a pistol butt to the face, but Striker's there to trade it. Self-destruct yet again. Out in the open, Kareev dodges it nimbly. That Striker right now is on a tear. Boston Uprising have come alive. They are holding for now. 3 seconds left before the overtime kicks in. And while there isn't a whole lot that they can do, Los Angeles Valiant unable to get a presence on the card. There we go. It was definitely worth a shot. It was a bit of a zoning pulse, but that's fine because Soon has now got them all caught in Big Earls. We will have Nako just committing that trance, not wasting any time at all. Mistakes, still holding on to his Dragon Blade, looking for a squishy target. Yep, he's just gonna go ahead for it. Kareev gone, minus ahead, and Mistakes finds Unko as well. That's the damage that they were looking for here, and Boston should be able to save it in overtime.
great angle of attack there to be able to find the Widow, and he knows that that's the problem. Also, Widow's almost a free reset. He gets the Widow, he's gonna get a dash reset, finds the supports in the alley right there. Just a perfect plan of attack and executed wonderfully from mistakes. Gonna be able to get there. Kareev's gonna try to play bouncer at the door with his Widow. They will have one more chance at this. The sound barrier already came down for Boston. An answering barrier for Verbo.
Yeah, no hesitation, and Unco's got the trance ready to go as well here for Los Angeles Valiant. They have every advantage. Now it's just about closing it out. They've put up a fantastic fight thus far. And well, yeah, Kareev continues to just be able to hit shot after shot. It is the shooting gallery. Nobody here to challenge him.
Still just trying to connect. Does do a lot of damage there. Unco out of this fight. That could be the kill that they need. Gamsu carrying. Takes down both supports.
Oh boy. This would be one of the craziest comebacks if it were actually to happen. Mistakes, he's got the blade. He could decide to go right for Kareev. Decides to back off after a body shot. Self-destruct in the open. They will survive. Envy even gets the remake, and soon! Massive pulse bomb, 2 kills for him.
It's going to be one of those very strange things where I think a Widow Mine might have won them that last point. Because mistakes went in. I'm pretty sure he tripped the Venom Mine of Widow. He was getting, which is always the smart move. Trying to hit rockets on an opposing far who's that far away is just futile. Biggest presence on the point from Valiant right away. Striker down, Calyx down, Note down, Gamsu down, Valiant take the point.
Valiant warming up here. Fantastic start in this initial fight. Now, exactly, when you've got the ground war won, then you just throw out a few rockets. You hope you get lucky.
48 damage boosted rocket on the way in, was forced to use it. Nako then is taken down. Meanwhile,
oh no, the bait! He took it! Hook, line, and sinker. Agility's what happened.
For me, a successful barrage is one you live through. I don't care if you don't get any damage done at all. You still are alive to shoot and fight another day. Still in full control are the Valiant, nearing 70% now, as it's not been a clean fight for Boston. They now finally get some more pressure on the point. Valiant will throw bodies at this to get their percentage up there. Still not giving it back. 76. Yeah, this is great. If you can get to up to 80, you're putting yourself in the one fight situation.
Yeah, super solid. Now's the time. Oh, those soon, man. Gamsu gone, Nako as well. They're still fighting this out. Soon will recall back to safety, at least a relative safely. As claims. Oh, big opportunity here. Agility is getting topped right back up immediately, though. Unco making sure that his Pharah is going to be able to do the damage. Stay alive on this fight. Positional. I mean, Dreamcast spending a lot of time trying to hit these rockets. Nearly going to be able to pick it up. Oh, he's aiming. He's taking his time, and Unco's going to be there to get the res again. And in the meantime, soon, he's been doing so much work on the point, killing everything. What is going on? Dreamcast for surely going to go for the swap here.
Well, he's going to go for the swap because he's got to get back to the point. You need a little bit of a faster hero, very likely to get back into this. Envy is cleaning up right now. During all of that Top Gun battle, Soon was on the ground, absolutely crushing it. He has come to life in the second half of this series, playing so well, and the Valiant will take hold and back out again. So far, bloodless in this fight. There it is, there's first blood.
And Gamsu again, the focus on him has been fantastic so far. That's been the big key here for Los Angeles Valiant. To get the lead, they drop the monkey first, and then they proceed to win out the rest of the fight. Now it's just going to be about staggering here, about trying to buy time. Boston Uprising, you got Striker, but then Note gets demagged. Striker backing off.
I mean, they lost Unco very early in that fight too, but some really good healing on the point, and everyone playing around their Lucio and his proximity to keep healed up. Soon was dead to right a couple times, found himself the healing he needed. Because of that, Valiant able to take this, and late kill onto Calyx as well.
Yeah, nicely done. That'll stagger things. They are going to be balancing. Unco's got the wings out as well, and Nako being very patient about using his, and that's going to be important because Calyx is dead, killed by Agilities. Agilities looking for more. He finds Note as well, but Unco gets the res off on Envy.
Won't be a second resurrection now available for Agility, so that's a lot of damage out of the fight. Nako is going to come in, bring Note back up. Diva's being prioritized as resurrection targets during this fight. But this is such a difficult point to take back because of the pure volume of it. You have to kill almost everybody to be able to flip it over. As you see, Valiant still in control of the point at 60% and counting. They're still going to be on the points.
Oh, the boop attempt.
Yeah, I mean, look, like they're killing a lot of people, but unless you're killing everyone, you're not going to get control back. Soon's been jumping around on this point forever. Here comes Agilities. He's going to try to touch. Does not. Will just fall. 72%.
72%. Still very solid here for Los Angeles Valiant. They've got a good lead.
Still just posturing on the point. Very low as that Winston is to jump out of that fight. Casper gets the better of Agilities to kick it off.
solid start. Sound barrier thrown in here by Verbo. Pulse gets eaten, that's no fun. Envy, solid play from him, managing to cancel out these plays from Striker. And Envy just doing the best that he can to stay alive. We do have Justice, and it does in fact rain from above. Not gonna find anything with it though, it looks like. And well, we're just following Striker because Striker right now, he's just staying alive forever, just doing the damage.
Guys dancing around all over the point, jumping over the pits, finding new targets, killing absolutely everything. And Boston is so close to tying this one back up. Fate jumps in. Justice reigns from above. That's what it says.
That's what it says. We heard it twice as well, Hex.
Well, he knows where Soon is now because he just saw the Mercy fly up to him. It's a giveaway that Soon is back in that corner. Casper's not shying away from this fight. Now he is. Now he's going to go to the other side and take the free damage without Soon trying to mess him up.
Yeah, Striker.
That's free.
What is going on here? Valiant get the cap for free. They're so zeroed in on these fights that Boston Uprising not keeping a presence on the point. Coming back to haunt them.
Is back up on. It's very possible that Soon might not want to play Widow v Widow anymore, but he's going to have to. Gamsu comes back into this mix, gets himself 2 kills.
Yeah, what is going on? They're so spread out right now. The Valiant threading back into this fight one after another, and at this point, Verbo just turned tail. I mean, he got 1% more out of that, his death.
Well, I mean, he was already at ultimate, so as long as he didn't pop his ultimate, it was going to be fine there. Agility is... Well, next fight could be the one that decides it, regardless of which way it goes. At about 80% or plus 80% when the next fight will occur. I mean, the next shot could decide this. It's such a Widow-intensive map that whoever gets the best of this battle sets themselves up in a great advantage. Oh no, Agility's Verbo down early. There goes Fate as well.
Oh, this is a disaster for the Valiant to lose here at the very end. The instant flip from Boston Uprising, and everybody's still rezzing. It's Soon who's gonna have to try and get in here, grappling hook, but he won't make it. Boston Uprising in overtime on the last stage will take the series versus the Los Angeles Valiant 3-2. The home crowd not too happy about that one, but there are some Boston fans here. They are ecstatic. What a performance from both of these rosters.